About the contributors. Peter Baelser is a software engineer at Intel Corporation with many years' experience working on storage-related technologies. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Engineering from the Gdańsk University of Technology, Poland, where he studied system software engineering. Peter has been working on the software ecosystem for next-generation persistent memory since 2014. Eduardo Barrocal joined Intel Corporation as a cloud software engineer in 2017 after receiving his PhD in computer science from the Illinois Institute of Technology. His doctoral research focused on data analytics and fault tolerance for high-performance computing. Past experience includes working as an intern at Bell Labs, Nokia, a research aide at Argonne National Laboratory, a scientific programmer and web developer at the University of Chicago, and an intern in the CESVIMA laboratory in Spain. Adam Borowski is a software engineer at Intel Corporation, hailing from the University of Warsaw, Poland. He is a Debian developer and has made many open-source contributions over the past 2 decades. Adam is currently working on persistent memory stacks, both on upstream code and integrating it with downstream distributions. Igor Korazevich is a software engineer at Intel Corporation. His main focus is on persistent memory data structures and enabling C++ applications for persistent memory. Igor holds a Bachelor of Science in Engineering from the Gdańsk University of Technology, Poland. Adam Chapsky is a technical writer at Intel Corporation. He writes technical documentation in the data center group and is currently working in the persistent memory department. Adam holds a Bachelor of Arts in English Philology and a master's degree in natural language processing from the Gdańsk University of Technology, Poland. Steve Dorman is a software engineer at Intel Corporation. He has worked on a variety of projects over the past 20 years, including media frameworks, mobile agent software, secure collaboration software, and parallel programming language implementation. He is currently working on enabling the use of persistent memory in Java. Chet Douglas is a principal software engineer at Intel Corporation and focuses on cloud software architecture along with operating system and OEM enabling of non-volatile memory technologies. He has over 14 years' experience working on various enterprise and client programs and 28 years of total storage experience. Chet has worked in all aspects of storage, including storage controller hardware design, SCSI disk, tape, CD writer firmware architecture, storage management software architecture, Microsoft Windows and Linux kernel mode drivers, enterprise hardware RAID, and client, workstation software RAID. He holds 7 storage-related hardware and software patents and has a dual Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering and Computer Engineering from Clarkson University, New York. Ken Gibson is the Director of Persistent Memory Software Architecture within Intel Corporation's Data Center Group. Since 2012, Ken and his team have been working with Intel's server and software partners to create the Open Persistent Memory Programming Model. Tomasz Gromacki is a software architect in Intel Corporation's Non-Volatile Memory Solutions Group. His focus is on remote persistent memory access, which includes proper integration of persistent memory with other, networking, technologies as well as optimal persistent memory replication procedures and algorithms. Kishore Karbaz is a software engineer on the Java Runtime Engineering team at Intel Corporation. For the past 8 years, he has been working to optimize Oracle's OpenJDK on Intel platforms. This involves Java garbage collection and compiler backend optimization. Jackson Marisars is a senior technical consulting engineer, TCE, in Intel Corporation's Compute Performance and Developer Products division. As the lead TCE for Intel vTune Profiler, his main focus is on software performance analysis and tuning for both serial and multi-threaded applications. Jackson's time is split between determining how to analyze and tune software and creating tools that help others do the same. Jan Michalski is a software engineer in Intel Corporation's Non-Volatile Memory Solutions Group. His focus is on remote persistent memory access, which includes proper integration of persistent memory with other technologies, as well as looking for optimal persistent memory replication procedures and algorithms. He holds a master's degree in computer engineering from the Gdańsk University of Technology, Poland, where he studied system software engineering. Nicholas Moulon is a cloud software architect at Intel Corporation. Since joining Intel in 2012, he has focused on enabling and developing persistent memory software for operating systems and platform firmware and managing persistent memory hardware. Nicholas is currently working with industry partners to define and improve RAS features relevant to the persistent memory programming model. Szymon Romick is a software engineer at Intel Corporation and is currently focused on persistent memory programming. He previously worked as a lead software engineer on 5G technologies at Ericsson. Szymon holds a master's degree in mathematics from Jagiellonian University, Poland. Jakub Schmiegel is a software architect in Intel Corporation's non-volatile memory solutions group, where he has been focused on enabling existing applications to persistent memory and analyzing their performance for more than 4 years. Jakub holds a master's degree in computer science from the Gdańsk University of Technology, Poland. Kevin Szulkowski is a Telly Award-winning creative director, graphic designer, and animator with more than a decade of experience. While his contributions are in technology today, Kevin has spent time in broadcast journalism and selling numerous products through 30-minute late-night infomercials. He resides in Oregon with his wife and son. From time to time, you can find Kevin lost in the woods, lost in a parking lot, or lost in his design process, but this somehow got him to where he is today, and he wouldn't have it any other way. Vineet Singh is a memory and storage tools software engineer at Intel Corporation. He develops techniques to help developers adapt to the latest memory technologies. Vineet holds a PhD in philosophy from the University of California and has a Bachelor of Technology degree from the Indian Institute of Information Technology, Design, and Manufacturing in Jabalpur. Pavel Skowron is a software engineering manager at Intel Corporation with 20 years experience in the software industry. Pavel has worked in various roles related to the whole software development lifecycle. His software engineering background lies in the areas of embedded systems, database systems, and applications. For the past few years, Pavel has led the development and validation of the Persistent Memory Development Kit. https://github.com/p-mem/pmdk. Usha Upadhyaya has been with Intel Corporation for 20 years, serving in many different roles. Usha holds a master's degree in computer science from the University of South Carolina, and she spent the first few years at Intel developing user-level applications in C and C++. She later moved to customer-enabling roles for Intel Media Processors and support for Intel RAID software. Usha is currently part of the data center group, where she is focused on enabling cloud service providers to fully utilize and accelerate the adoption of Intel persistent memory products. Sergey Vinogradov is a senior software development engineer at Intel Corporation, where he spent more than 7 years working on performance profiling tools and threading runtime libraries. During the past 4 years, Sergey has been working on C++ programming models and performance profiling methodologies for persistent memory.